Hi, and welcome to Show of Hands Hangout number 19. We're back to keeping track of numbers, so that's where we are. We've got a lot of people on today, and that should be more fun. We've got one more who should be popping in anytime now. So I'll have everyone quick introduce yourselves, say who you are on the app, and what you want us to call you here, whether it's your name or anything else. But kind of the usual. Start with the czars.
On the app, my name is Zarcastic. You can call me Zar or Mr. Castic, whatever tickles your fancy. This is my second time on air, and I've been on the Show of Hands app since July 15th, 2012. To my right is...
My name is Mrs. Zarcastic on the app. You can call me Mrs. or Mrs. Zar, and I've been on the app for about a month or so now.
Beard.
Hello, I'm RU1BC on the app. I normally have a partner here with me, but she could not join me tonight. That's foodienurse on the app. I've been on Show of Hands since July 22nd of 2011. I took a hiatus for a while, but I went back. And I must say, Zar, I love the way you drink your orange juice with the pinky out. Pretty classy.
You can't blame me, you gotta blame my parents. But thank you, though.
Kyle, you're up.
Okay. My username is Mr. Lucchese, which is my last name, and my first name's Kyle. You can call me either or anything that you choose, except, yeah, no, I really don't care. I've been on the app since January 24th, 2011, and yeah, that's it.
Well, Achilles.
I'm Achilles. Achilles2340 on the app. You can call me Achilles. I've been on here for 3 years, thereabouts, something like that. Yeah.
Nikki.
Hi, I'm Nikki Carter. My username on the app is Nikki Carter. You can call me Nikki or Carter or any variation of that. This is my first time on air, and I've been on the app for probably about a year now, but I took about a 5-month hiatus at one point.
Welcome.
Thanks.
I'm Firefly5 on the app. I've been on since October 11th, 2013, and that's about it. Call me what you like.
I am mommapomba on the app. You can call me Mama. You can call me Julie. But I started a couple months ago, so the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
All right. We do have one other person, like I said, who's going to be jumping in. It's RVA.
Oh, okay.
But he's trying to get a couple of things worked out. They said he should be jumping in soon. So if another name pops up, if another person pops up, we'll do a quick something or other. It's a little bit mean to make someone just swim. For a couple of you, if it were you, it'd be okay, but it's because you've been here enough times. We'll start. I've got some would you rathers and a couple of questions like last week. I don't know if anyone was watching last week, but I know RU was on at least, of just some kind of situational things, bike stealing and whatever. Would you rather receive $5 a day every day for the rest of your life, or receive $50,000 tomorrow all at once? For both cases, you can assume completely untaxed. And if anyone wants to know, you would hit the break-even point right around 27.5 years. So start with the czars.
I would say $50,000 at once because then I can invest it or do something with that chunk of money or give some of it to my family or whatever. So I would want the $50,000 at once.
Mister.
I second. Excuse me. I second that. I'll go with 50,000 at once, just simply because of the concept of inflation. You always want to get paid in today's dollars, not tomorrow's dollars. You always want to pay people back in tomorrow's dollars, as I learned in business school. So by having the money up front, I feel like it would give me more of an opportunity to invest or take care of any debt right away, as opposed to waiting and kind of chipping away at it. So at least you know like what you have coming to you. Not to mention, you could be hit by a car in a week and you would only really get, $20. So I'd take the guaranteed 50 right from the get-go.
Now, if that were to happen, would you know? No, argue. You're up.
Stop it.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
I would go with the $50,000, probably for all the same reasons that Czar is, but without all the thought, mostly because I have a hard time thinking past next week. I'd be like, just at $5 the rest of my life, I don't know what that means. And when you said that you'd reach the break-even point in 27 years, I'm like, oh, wow, okay, yeah. So, nope, I'm just taking the $50,000 now.
Kyle?
What was the other option that no one is choosing?
Oh, $5 a day every day for the rest of your life.
Pretty high.
After 27 and a half years, you would have received more money by doing that option.
Yeah, I'll go with that, just because I have, unless if I do die before that. Based on the average lifespan of males, I have a while to go.
At least 28 years.
Yeah, at least.
What about you, Kelly? What are you doing?
I'm definitely going with the 50,000. Since I'm about to go into college, that should pay for about a year or two, which is definitely going to be good. Or I could invest it wisely and get even more money. And yeah, I'll definitely go with 50,000.
What would you invest in at your tender age, young man?
Stocks. Stocks, a lot of stocks. And bonds. And everything else.
Bonds are,
Bonds suck. Go with stocks.
yeah,
Go with
mutual funds.
yeah, go with index funds. That's where you want.
Eh.
Maybe he's in bondage.
No, I'm not quite into that.
Invest in prostitutes.
There you go.
I see there's somebody thinking.
Oh, would.
How would you
Right.
invest in prostitutes? Like, how would you secure that investment? Do you have to keep them all in like a building or something, or
No, you just
they
become
just get to
you
wander
become a
freely
fan.
like sheep? Like,
No, you buy a cage and then you feed
Oh.
them regularly and
No.
and then you
okay.
Good man.
You only buy a cage if you're buying children.
At least now I know I can make a penalty sound if I want to.
Okay.
I meant to hit the mute button like that, but I hit it wrong.
There he is.
Hey,
Hey.
RVA.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. We'll real quick say who everyone is. We just started on the first question, so you haven't missed really anything except for
Okay.
a couple of very smart answers.
All right.
So I'm Firefly5 on the app. My name is Declan. Any variation of either of those is fine.
Mommapomba. Yellow.
What was that? I don't.
That was me saying hi in the friendliest way I could muster.
I was gonna say awkward way to muster, but that's just me. But it was still nice though.
Don't make me do the penalty move again.
Yellow. No? You're getting better.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
So everyone, quick, jump in and say your name. Try and do it in some kind of a not all at once.
Three, two, one.
I'm Nikki
Kelly.
Carter.
Czar.
Oh.
Czar, that's me.
Mrs. Sarcastic.
And Mrs. Sarcastic.
Achilles.
You guys, I figured out when I joined. I figured out where to find it. It's the 21st of July, 2014. So less than a year.
You lied to us, basically.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Way to go, Brian Williams out there. Yeah.
Oh, he went there. He went there.
Oh boy.
Too soon?
RVA, we're on the first question, and it's your turn. Would you rather receive $5 a day every day for the rest of your life, or $50,000 tomorrow all at once? You can assume both are untaxed.
Well, considering net present value, I'll do the 50 grand. Invest it the right way.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I would just take the 50 grand. I didn't have any nice well thought out thoughts. I was like Beard Man. I was like, oh, 50,000 sounds like a lot right now. I think I could do that. Yeah. And I'm really glad you said it was going to take like 27 and a half years to break even. That's like our life already.
Yeah, you'll go from mama to grandmama.
That's what I'm saying. And I would just probably end up spending the $5 like every time I got it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm going to put it over here and not spend it. It actually accumulated. I would spend that $5 every day. I'd be like, I'm hungry. Maybe I go get 5 hamburgers. Hey, I got $50. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the 50. Got to do it. A lot of cheeseburgers, though.
It is. No, and I'm with you. I did think about this more in terms of you could invest $50,000 and get a whole lot more out of it to where your break-even point would be well after you were dead. Or at least be close enough. So, same thing. I like it. Would you rather freeze to death or boil to death? I don't know. Boil is pretty.
Wait, I'm sorry, would you rather freeze to death or what?
Boil.
Boil.
Oh.
Is this like a slow boil? Or is this like a you just got tossed in a hot pot?
That's a really important question.
As I'm saying, it's important, honey. So are we slow boiling you? Like you sit in this nice pot of water and then all of a sudden you just start to get hotter? Or is this thing already at a rolling boil and you get tossed in there?
At a rolling boil.
I'm freezing to death.
No, I was gonna say roughly the same pace. So.
Okay.
I'm still freezing to death. At least I get my parents.
It is probably can get your parents. And
I think I would freeze to death, but just because hypothermia, it's just like falling asleep, right? So you wouldn't really realize it. Like I feel like boiling to death would be a lot more painful.
I agree.
Yeah, freezing is more peaceful. You just kind of you just kind of lose consciousness.
Right. Exactly. So. Yeah.
I can bring myself to go to sleep whenever. So.
Well, that's if it's the same timeline. Like if it's like being boiled to death in 10 minutes or freezing to death in 10 minutes, then my answer would still stand as being frozen to death. But if it's like being boiled to death over the course of like 15 minutes, as opposed to freezing to death over the course of 30, I would still choose freezing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which way you spin it. The only way I would choose boiling is if like I was dead in like less than 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Excruciating 10 seconds.
The longest 10 seconds of your life, but okay.
Like if I was dropped into like boiling like mercury, that would probably be it.
If it was like a nuclear boil where I just like poof and it'll just go on, that'd be one thing. Whoa, nice.
What the hell?
I was wondering what that was on your face.
Yeah.
Solid.
Hey.
Yeah.
Kyle,
I'm just with
your monocle.
the beardo over there.
I like the monocle.
Very dapper.
Wait.
You look like Zod a little bit, only like without the gray hair. Like, Zod's got that kind of weird You just need the long hair, and then the Willie Nelson look. Boom, you're done. Good to go.
Okay, Kyle, what are you doing?
Freezing. I'm already halfway there. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, it's just, instead of being half an hour, it's about, oh, no, you said 10 minutes, so it'd just be 5 minutes. Yeah. Not that I can't pay for my heating bills, but as a matter of principle, I'm just not turning my heat on, so it's on like 50. And it's, I think, 10 degrees out. Not that that means anything to you people in the Arctic.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's
10 degrees.
No, it's a balmy 21 out.
Oh, wow, nice weather.
See?
I'm saying I went running outside today.
Yeah.
That's 17 here.
In 20-degree weather? You're
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
It's like nicely frosty. Yeah.
It's like summer.
It's 55 right now, and it's like barely runnable weather.
50's like you're outside in a t-shirt and some shorts running.
Yeah, 50's perfect.
No.
50?
You see this heavy jacket that I got on? No.
I don't even own a jacket. Like, this is what I wore outside of the house today, and the high was 22.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
never wear.
22 is like 22 is like you put on a fleece. You don't have to get your jacket out for that.
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
But I didn't go for a run.
20 sounds like
Mostly
heavy coat to me.
What?
The 20 sounds like heavy coat weather to me.
Where are you at, RBA?
20 something and not windy though. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
not bad.
Where are you at, RBA? What state?
Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. It gets cold. I like Michigan though.
People up in Michigan must have blood that's like syrupy. It's so thick because you know your blood thickens when you're in colder weather. Your blood must be like molasses.
Like the old Heinz ketchup commercial.
Yeah.
Which one of you is cutting your wrist to show us?
Actually, the reason that the beer industry took off so well is to try and thin out the blood a little bit more.
That's probably true.
It could be. Yeah.
RGA freezes, he's freezing.
Oh yeah, RVA, are you freezing or boiling?
I'd have to go with freezing. And boiling just sounds awful. Like y'all said, like go out a little more peaceful. I would think freezing, right?
Yeah.
Is anyone not freezing?
Nope.
Okay.
Pretty sure we're all freezing.
Would you rather have a light bulb appear every time you get an idea, like cartoon style? I bet Kyle could make that happen right now
Well, good.
with some kind of effect. Have a light bulb show up above your head. Can you do that?
Hold on. Maybe. No,
I have a more important.
this was not that advanced.
Hearts count too. Yeah.
What was that?
Those are good answers, what it was.
Yeah, I have a more important question. Why do the different colored Good and Plenties get stale at different rates?
What's the question?
There's the pink ones and the white Good and Plenties, right? Why do they get stale at different rates?
What's a good and plenty?
I'm not sure.
You really?
I'm sorry.
It's
Never heard
called-
that.
Oh, the good. Oh,
What
you
do
know,
you
I don't
think?
know.
Oh.
Say that. Yeah, you're right. They do.
They get stale at different rates. I don't understand. The pink ones don't get stale as fast as the white ones.
Maybe it's
Maybe put the
the
chemicals-
coloring that they use.
What are we talking
I bet the coating on them is a little thicker.
about?
And
Oh, plenty.
I don't know.
I don't like it.
So yeah, it's solid.
They're doing their own effects.
I know.
Google's got nothing on these ours.
That's right. Maybe you should put your hair on my head.
There you go. So would you rather have a light bulb appear whenever you get an idea, or make beeping noises whenever you back up?
I make my own beeping noises when I back up.
Oh, me too, yeah.
Nothing new.
How about you, RBA? What are you doing?
Well, how often do you actually just back up? You know?
I don't know.
I would go with the beeping noises. It'd be kind of comical too.
I don't know. No, I don't.
Whoa!
Do blondes do I look good as a
I've never seen you with your hair not tied up.
Mama, you look good with blonde hair.
Yeah.
blonde Asian? What?
Asian.
You look good.
Thanks. Your hair is killing me.
Sorry. That wasn't my idea.
Firefly, you have really long hair.
That's
He does.
I do have.
You have a nice mane right
I
there.
call him Fabio sometimes.
I think your hair is longer than mine, actually.
Yours
really?
definitely longer than mine.
It's pretty epic.
Fire, say very, very sensually, I can't believe it's not butter.
Come
I
on.
just can't believe it's not butter.
Can we see some man fur while we're at it, too? Anyway.
That's awesome.
Nikki, light bulb or beeping noises?
Definitely the beeping noises. The same as Mama. I do that already. Like, it's just, yeah.
So I'm saying,
Achilles, you look lost in thought.
I don't see any light.
Ooh, I don't know. See, I don't want to do the light bulb because I don't know about y'all, but I think a lot at night when I'm trying to go to sleep. And so if there's just a light bulb that goes on, I will not
yeah.
get any sleep. So I'm going to go with the beeping noises.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Not for me. I don't care.
I didn't even think about that. I'm up until around night anyway.
Yeah, is it like a cartoon drawing of a light bulb, or is it like an actual light bulb that, like, lights up the room?
And does the light bulb pop and potentially injure others around them? Because that would be a hazard.
Bad idea.
Asking the important questions.
Yeah. Good idea gone bad. Burns out.
I was gonna ask a question about would you rather have something or other or Felix the Cat's Bag of Tricks, but I realized that probably half of everyone would not know what that was.
Yeah.
You should ask us if we want butter or margarine, and then say your catchphrase.
Yeah. I'll get there.
All right, cool.
Some unexpected time.
Okay.
No, I'm doing the beeping noises after you mentioned that the light bulb would be on at night.
Yeah.
Kyle?
Beeping noises, just because the amount of things that I think, and situational things where it'd be kind of weird, like there's only one other person in the room and you happen to be looking at them and all of a sudden a light bulb goes above your head and it's like,
That could go wrong.
yeah.
How about you, are you?
Beeping noise is a very similar reasoning. Is again, you're over dinner and you're talking to your significant other about something really important, and you're doing the yes, like you're fully paying attention. But all of a sudden, it pops up on your head. They're gonna want to stop and know, okay, what was that one? You're like, I was
That's a
thinking
good
of
point.
Jon Stewart retiring from the Daily Show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's wait for that out. What
Yeah.
does ours do?
Fat Shadow, because you're watching, you should be on one of the next couple. We have a lot of fun. Sorry, light bulbs are beeping.
You go first.
I actually would like a light bulb. I always liked that in the cartoons of when they would get an idea to go boop, like this big like thing. So I mean, I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. The beeping noises I could do myself, so I'd rather have the light bulb.
Well, then you wouldn't have to do the beeping noises yourself.
Saves me the energy.
That's what I'm saying.
How about you, Beth?
Czar?
Oh yeah. I would definitely go with the beeping. Multiple reasons. Well, beeping just because if I am legitimately backing up, I want people to know that I'm backing up, and I don't want to hit into them because people are just by nature annoying. And if I go with the light bulb, I feel that I would get more in trouble. Example. If I'm at the gym and I'm minding my own business, no light bulbs, and a pretty girl happens to walk past, of course there's going to be light bulbs going on, and she's not going to stop, and she's not going to like that. So, to make my life a little easier, we're going to omit the light bulbs this time. If I'm by myself, though, I would go with the light bulbs, but...
Just a timeout. So, I mean, have you never looked at another guy that you get so frustrated with him? Just
Wait, I don't understand your question.
Yeah.
no, because when he said another woman walks by that he finds attractive.
Oh no!
So
I
have
looked
you
at other
ever
Yeah,
seen
but she's
another
not
guy and
allowed
be
to,
like,
though.
He has a whole thing where I'm not like allowed to look at other guys.
No, she's not. It's done.
He checks my friends out and my cousin and.
Yeah, but this is not my fault. You can't blame me. You have to blame my gender. You understand? This is not my fault. It's like telling a diabetic not to produce insulin.
I have heard things about you checking out her family.
That's not relevant, man. What do you want me to do? You want me to make them purposely ugly? I mean, it's just the way it is. You got to see the way these people look.
Dude, you're only human.
Hey, thank you.
We love each other, so it's.
Well, speak for yourself. I mean, she's got really slamming cousins, though.
oh.
Yeah, but that's flattering, though. I mean, even her mother is very pretty. You know what I mean? You want to know what a woman looks like, you take a look at her mother. And I think I said this last show, or whatever. I was actually legitimately trying to get, you know.
Adam.
So, but there was a husband apparently that was in the way here. She's still married, unfortunately. But I guess this competition.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
We can change that pretty easily.
My future father-in-law is obstructing my way. You know, the way to my heart is through my groin, and I just feel this is very unfair.
Cardiologist would agree.
You're thinking with the wrong head there, Czar.
Look, we all can't be wrong, right? I mean, who's with me on this?
I'm staying out of this.
Yeah.
I believe that you started it there, Mr. Man over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, way to go, Kyle. Thanks.
Well, Kyle, if it's any consolation, her light bulbs go off in her head when she sees you. So this proves to be problematic because, see, now that's competition, and I don't like competition.
Very nice.
That's cute. What can I say?
All right, knock it off.
Nice to see you too.
Anyway, so where were we with the questions about the freezing oil?
Yeah, on to the next thing.
Would you rather have everything you write become the truth, or receive true answers to any questions you write?
Oh, that's easy. I've got this.
All right, you're first.
It would be horrible. It would be absolutely horrible to have everything I write come true. Like, is this including like past, or is this just like stuff you write in the future?
From this moment on.
Okay, yeah. Still, I'd rather have any question I ever write answered. Absolutely.
You sound very, very sure. And then
yeah, I am.
Okay. How about you, Achilles?
You can always be right
what was
now.
the question again?
Would you rather have everything that you write become the truth, or receive true answers to any questions that you write?
Well, you don't want what I write to become the truth. You just don't. You just don't. So I'll take any question answered. Besides, I like further knowledge. So, yeah.
Good answer, pal. Good answer. Good.
RVA.
I'd have to agree. I mean, anything you'd ever want to know, you can know. It's pretty awesome.
No.
And whatever I write, I really don't want.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Who's up? Are you? You're up.
I'm gonna part ways on this one. If I know whatever I write will become true, it makes you a god. So you can create a better new reality for everybody just by what you write. So I'll go with that one.
I don't think I want to become a god, though. Like, that seems like so much responsibility.
Oh no, you can just write it away, change it again.
You can
Oh,
just,
yeah, okay.
you can just create whatever you want, like out of anything, basically.
Right.
What if
I
you
could
have,
write-
what if you have bad handwriting, though? If you have bad handwriting and misinterpret it as something
Yeah,
else.
what if you can't spell?
Yeah, like, what if you say, like, I really want, like, chocolate dessert, and you end up spelling desert, and before you know it, you're in a sea of, like, chocolate flour. You know what I mean? It just does not make sense.
That would be.
Oh, would that be that bad?
Like cocoa powder.
With chocolate.
Be
yeah.
so sticky.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Just to be safe, you should always ask for chocolate dessert plus a boat.
Don't get chocolate too.
Hey, when they come back, if one of them's dead, it's not my fault.
But that'd be a turn.
Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, for that reason alone. No. Kyle, you're up.
I would take the writing. Just there are so many things I could do with that, and I would probably there would probably be a lot of dead people.
All right.
And a lot of healthier people. So
There you go.
Was this
it
related to
balances
the
out.
comment that you
It
made
balances.
before someone popped back in? Silence?
What happened?
What was the question?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Could you...
No, I was asking Kyle if that last statement was related to the statement he made right before the two of you popped back in.
Oh, no. No.
I'm confused.
It's okay. You're up.
You answer.
I would, not the one where you have to. Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. Not the one, not the one where you write everything come true. The other one, all the questions. I wouldn't want everything that I wrote to become true because I would probably get really angry at somebody and write something really bad for it to happen to them, and then I would regret it like an hour later. So.
Yeah, but you could just write them back into, like...
I don't want them to suffer. And I don't want to have that much power because then that would be a problem. So let everything happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Except that you'll know answers to questions that you shouldn't know answers to. Other than that.
I
what's
think the lesser of two evils.
Well, you only know the answers if you ask the questions.
Yeah, but that's fine with me. I don't want to have that power of writing everything and having it come true.
Oh, no. I'm saying, because he said, except that you have the answers to questions that you're not supposed to, or except you know a bunch of stuff you're not supposed to know. You only do if you ask.
Yeah, but that's okay.
How about you, Zara? What are you doing?
I'm going to go with the verbal, not the written, just because I can't spell, through no fault of my own. And I feel like if you write, if everything that you write becomes true, then again, there's no knowledge to be gained. But however, if that information that you can take in, you know, that's the ultimate power. That's the ultimate currency, is to have knowledge. But to just write something and have it come true, I mean, I would be bored after a while. I mean, I would just, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
It just becomes boring. I mean, how many, you know, like how many problems can you possibly fix? You know, I personally would rather have the knowledge. I'd rather know it and then apply that in a way that I feel would be applicable in any given situation. That's just me, though. But again, I also have doctor's handwriting, so whoever writes it can interpret it any which way, including a picture. So things can get fouled up very, very easily. So, yeah, let's just take the writing out of this altogether. Verbally. That's the future. I call it.
Yeah.
Oh, I would write questions. I'll leave that power to Beard Man and trust that he would do us well. And if not, I just kill him. I mean,
You with my cool writing ability.
I know it's true. It's true.
Although, just so you know, you'd be very well off.
I know. I do like your writing style too. So I think that it would be very eloquent. It would be very nice.
No.
But I cannot have what I write it to be true. It would not be good.
No, thanks.
No good.
Actually, yeah, can I get a glass, please?
No, you can't.
Sorry! I'm asking Zor for water. I'm thirsty.
Just
No,
kidding.
I completely agree with you. I'd much rather do the questions thing than make up the reality. I don't think I could handle that for very long. And while it would be really, really entertaining for probably a couple hours, maybe even a couple days, I think it would stop being entertaining and start being such a burden.
Well, you don't have to do it, though. You can just write when you want to.
That's true.
So you see something that really disappoints you, or water shortages in Cambodia, and you can change that with a simple move of your pen. So it's an awesome power.
Yeah, but you can also ask, like, hey, I see this problem, and you just write, how do I change this? Like, how do I solve world poverty? And then see whatever it tells you.
I was sitting here thinking, I was like, well, then you could ask questions like, what is the best form of renewable energy, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Back with some sort of great answer that we can't get to yet because our technology is not there. That would suck.
Yeah, but not just that, but you also can't force other people to do all of these different things. And at some point, somebody's going to call you freaking insane or try to kill you because
absolutely.
you're disrupting their profits.
Although you probably could.
Absolutely.
You could write something like, how do I convince such and such to do this?
Yeah, that's true.
You would have to convince, like, millions of people. It's far
So you
easier
write, how
to
do
just
I
write
convince
something down and be
millions
like, okay, this is the truth. We're going to deal with it.
I'm still asking questions. I'd rather get answers than get. I wouldn't even mind if I got questions back.
Yeah.
I think it would be too much for me to do the other thing.
What if the answers were just so sarcastic?
That would make it that much better.
Yeah. Entertainment.
Well, the stipulation is that they are true answers. They might be really sarcastic. They might be really rude. What's the best way to do this? You're hopeless, you idiot.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know, I guess.
Yeah. What's the best way to do this? Be shooting yourself in the head. Okie doke. I guess we're not going to do that today, then.
Can I do the answer?
Yes. Yep. Would you rather this one? Would you rather wake up in a tub full of ice and sutures on one side, as in somebody, kidnapped you and stole a kidney?
Okay.
But you can get up and leave and whatever. Or wake up locked in a tiny prison cell. No cellmate or anything. Whoa. Without knowing anything about how long you're going to be there, anything like that. Start with the floating head.
Actually, no. I'd go without the kidney. Just wait. Arctic. So I have the ice around me. Yeah, I'd go without my kidney, and I'm safe right now because I'm in ice.
Man, it looks colder there than here.
Yeah, it's pretty chill, man. I don't. Just because confined spaces and not having access to any food, water. Well, not that I know that I won't, but chances are I would survive the first. And if I were trapped in a cage, I wouldn't do that well.
Didn't say cage, just said prison.
Prison, cage, same difference.
No, not same difference.
Okay, where would you rather be, here or here?
What? No.
Wait.
Cage and prison are totally different. No. No.
What are you doing?
Whatever, just move on. Answer your own parts.
I would definitely lose a kidney.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
So why are you arguing with me?
because you said cage and prison. It's not the same difference. A cage is different than being in a tiny, like, cement, what have you. Maybe there's no windows. That's you're in the complete darkness. Then what are you going to do? In a cage, at least you can kind of see what's going on around you and figure stuff out. But if you're in this, no, it's different. It's different. Don't give me that look. Don't.
Sorry, Marvin Gaye just started playing on my phone.
I'd lose a kidney. I mean, I would.
Okay.
It would be very strange, for sure. But I feel like I could get myself to a hospital or something and, make appropriate life choices on one kidney. But if you're stuck in a... No. I have to go, like, cry in a corner now. It's horrible. I hate that.
I'm sorry. I'll skip the next question. RPA?
What is it, a cage or a cell?
It's a cell.
Cell. Oh, okay, I thought Mama said cage. Okay.
See, Kyle, there's a difference. People
Yeah.
have to know if it's a cage or if it's a cell.
Does the answer to that question change your answer?
Oh, absolutely. I'm with her. If it's a cage, that'd be a little better than a cell. I'm going with the kidney.
See, everybody's losing a kidney.
I could live without a kidney.
That's why God gave us two. Just kidding.
I mean, anyone can, but I'd rather do that than not knowing when you're getting out of this little cell. That'd be frightening.
It would be frightening. I think that would mentally just screw with me before any physical detriments happen to me. I would probably... Anyway. What is doing?
Zars?
I'd rather lose a kidney than wake up in a prison cell because who knows how long you're going to be in that prison cell. And as long as I'm okay after the removal of the kidney, then I can just kind of go about my life.
What about you, Zar?
Prison cell. I'm gonna go with prison cell. Because I don't like people messing with my kidneys. I don't care how many I have. Prison cell, there's always a chance that you'll be out tomorrow on good behavior. And
You're in there by yourself.
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with by myself. So, but yeah, I would definitely. Well, wait, we established it was a cage. It wasn't, or is it a prison cell?
It's a prison.
It's a prison cell.
But there are bars on there, or there are windows in this prison cell?
Didn't seem like it from your question. Sounded like you were in a cement block in some sort of prison.
Cement walls.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of whatever that place is in Monte Cristo. I mean, even if
That's
you
the
get
one that,
Oh yeah.
even if you get out, you gotta swim somewhere, and that's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I swim pretty well.
I don't.
I'm very confused by your answer, Mama.
My answer has not changed. I was just saying that I visually saw when he was like, you're stuck in a cell by yourself, that prison from The Count of Monte Cristo, the movie. Seen it?
We don't own a television.
Yep.
We're Amish.
It's like, it's pretty good.
I'm sorry, continue.
Anyway, they're on this, what is it, Chateau d'If? They're on an island, this island, and then after he gets out, he's got to swim a very, very long distance to get anywhere. So who's to say that even after you got out of your nasty cell, that you don't, I don't know how you're getting out of there in the first place, then what? You're screwzord. Major screwed.
Yeah, but look at the Shawshank Redemption. Andy Dufresne crawled through three football fields worth of crap to get to freedom, and then at the end he gets his climactic scene where he's taking off his shirt. Now, wouldn't you want to have a moment like that once you escape, or would you rather wake up without a kidney?
I don't want to be anywhere in the Shawshank Redemption. I don't know about you guys, but
That's what I'm saying.
stay out of that movie.
How could you not?
I wouldn't want to live it.
I know, triumph it or not, that's not what I want to happen to me. I would lose a kidney. At least they were nice and put you in a tub full of ice and just leave you in the
Because this is permanent damage that was incurred. Yeah, it's very nice for them to include free ice with your complimentary surgery. I agree. They're looking after your well-being and your health. I understand that. Yeah.
That's what I'm. Well, they could have just left you in a dumpster, and you could have.
Your weird designs on your face when you woke up. Nothing.
What I'm saying. Weird goo in there. Anyway. All right. So
I don't think I like that answer, Mama. And I don't think I like that tone. I just feel, that you're getting very snippy with me to start, and I don't know if I appreciate this.
Okay. Let me get real close, and this is. I don't care.
Let me explain something here. All right.
What is that? Okay.
I'm sorry, was there an empty thread to be made here, or?
What was that?
I had beans. Anyways, moving along. Beardman, what are you doing? I feel like you're going to have a great answer for this.
Yeah, I'm going to disappoint you greatly. First, I need to clarify something because this entire conversation, is it a cage or a cell?
It's a cell.
And I wake up in a cell, and I don't know how long I'm going to be there for?
Right.
Don't know.
No clue. Yeah, I'm losing a kidney in a hot second. Because I saw Midnight Express. Good enough for me. I never need to see the cell thing.
It's Midnight Express. Is that new?
No, that's a movie from the 80s about a guy who tries to steal drugs into Turkey and he gets put into prison. And
He tries to do what now?
That was Oliver Stone. Oliver Stone won the award for best screenplay. Is that famous scene where he takes his when he puts his when the girl puts her nipple up against the glass.
Like, Billy! Yeah.
Yeah. It's from that, but the movie's really awesome. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, this doesn't look like something that Mama's gonna be watching.
You need to expand your palate a little bit, Mama. I feel like you're being a little limited.
Yeah, Mama knows what Mama likes, and this
Make a deal with Czar that if he'll try some of the foods that you recommend, you'll try some of the movies he recommends.
That's good, are you?
No,
That's
no,
a
no,
good
no,
idea.
no.
Good idea, are you?
Absolutely not.
Excellent idea.
I would take that deal.
yeah, this looks horrible.
It's awesome. It's an awesome movie.
I mean, it's rated highly.
It's an awesome movie. It's like Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction was an awesome
I'll
movie.
have to take your word on it, and you'll just have to take my word on it that many, many foods are very delicious.
Yeah, I can't trust that answer because just based upon what you're telling me, nothing just seems desirable at this particular point. Even the candy that you're eating, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
You've never had a Good and Plenty?
I've never had Good and Plenty.
Me either.
I've never heard of them.
What the hell is a Good and Plenty?
What?
The white ones taste like black licorice.
They all taste like black licorice. There's black
That's
licorice.
horrible.
Black licorice. I think it's just the white.
Why would you do that? Yeah.
They were in my gym bag.
And you ate them?
You don't even know where they came from? You can wake up with a kidney tomorrow.
They're probably Nancy's.
I bought them for my workout buddy. I may or may not bribe her to come to the gym. And so then when we would get done working out, we would eat candy in the sauna. And I was just eating them because she didn't show up. So I was curious as to why they got stale at different rates. But I will.
I did Google that, and I could not find a good answer. I'm sorry.
I
You know
know.
why? You know why she didn't show up? Because you brought crappy candy.
It's her favorite. It's her favorite candy.
Well, she likes crappy candy.
It's so possible.
Not have her as a friend. Yeah.
I don't judge. I just bring what she likes.
No, you need new friends.
Haters.
This is really good in case anybody wants to know.
What is that?
It's Anthem Golden Ale by Union Craft Beers. Very good.
You got the wrong drink, my friend.
Of course.
I do?
Oh yeah.
Where's Anthem?
Oh, there it
Beer wine.
is.
I hate product placement.
Oh,
Where's Anthem from?
Weird.
that. Which one?
Where's Anthem from?
Anthem is from Union Craft Brews in Baltimore.
Oh, nice.
Get some, 'cause you're annoying.
It's very delicious.
Okay, okay.
Who hasn't lost a kidney yet?
Czar hasn't lost a kidney yet.
Haha.
That's not the right answer, Dar.
And I think that was it. Did anybody else? Is anybody else not losing a kidney?
I'm just very confused to just back up a couple steps. You bought candy off of your gym buddy. Yes?
No.
No, she bought candy at the store for her gym buddy.
The bribe.
Oh, I thought you
Show up, and so she lost their chance at candy.
So now you have a plentiful supply of.
Couldn't play.
No, I bought this like last month.
No wonder.
Oh.
She likes stale candy. Like I said, I'm just catering to what she likes.
Wait. She specifically likes stale Good and Plenties, not like the regular. Just they have to be stale.
Yeah, like I opened them up and left them open so that they could get stale.
What the
No.
hell?
All right.
Forgot.
You might need new friends. Yeah.
No,
See?
I mean,
I already said that.
that's nice that you did that for her.
It is.
See, I'm considerate.
But that's really weird.
Yes, that is considerate.
What Firefly is not telling us, because he's a very good husband, is that in fact there is no friend, and this is all inside Julie's head.
The miles get lonely. It's true. I may or may not save the treadmill next to me just so nobody else can get on it and nobody ever.
Throwing good pennies at the treadmill. It's really weird.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Your man.
Again.
All right. What are you doing? Are you losing a kidney?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm not really using it anyway.
You are.
I've got a third.
Oh,
Spare.
nice.
Yeah. Come prepared.
All right.
You're not paying attention, and you rear end a Bentley at a stoplight. Donald Trump walks out, convinced it's his fault. He says he's in a hurry, writes you a check for 10 grand for the damage done to your car, and drives off. You cash it.
Hell yeah!
Yes. Of course.
Why is this a question?
Oh, with you.
Does anyone not cash it? Like,
Are you kidding me?
This is even more obvious than the freezing question. Yes.
Yeah.
it's not like you can't spare the money. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say, especially.
I could use $10,000.
That was weird. But yeah,
Oh, pink flesh all of a sudden on there. I was like, whoa, what's going on over there?
that's what I was like.
I see Achilles has figured out how to use the Google effect.
Okay, so is anybody not cashing said check?
Nope.
I would drive to the
I
bank.
should probably wait until I got the check, then beat him and get more. But
I feel like he might have security. I mean, Donald Trump.
Maybe.
Fine.
Yep, I would just keep on driving straight to the bank. Yep. So bad. Ugh. Anyway, next one. That was easy. We're all greedy. Nobody's got integrity.
No.
You're in charge of hiring at a company. Your friend applies and is, by a small margin, the best candidate for the job. Hiring is entirely your decision, and it's a closed-door process. Knowing what everyone will assume about the process, do you hire your friend? And start with Achilles on this.
Repeat the question again. Sorry, I'm dealing with some stuff. So.
You work at a company. You're in charge of hiring. You've got a friend who applies, and your friend is, by a very small margin, the best candidate. The hiring process is a completely closed-door thing, and it's entirely your decision. Keeping in mind what other people will assume, do you hire your friend?
Yeah, I mean, his best choice, obviously. I mean, that's really the only thing I care about. So yeah. I mean, it's a pretty simple choice for me anyway. I don't really care what other people say, as long as well everything's good. So yeah.
How about you, Nikki?
I have two questions about this. Do the other people at the company like me as a person?
You're the person in charge of hiring and firing.
Okay, so probably not. And what does a closed door policy mean?
So not only is it completely your decision, but nobody gets to see anything that goes into your process. Nobody else gets to see their credentials versus anyone else's. All they can see is that your friend applied and was hired.
How do they know it's your friend? What do they put on your resume?
Well, because afterwards they're going to be working there with you and your friend or whatever. They know it's your friend.
Okay, so I would say I would hire them because they probably hate me already if I'm in charge of firing. So, I mean, why? It's not going to change much. Yeah, and if they're the best candidate, sure. Why not?
The other side of it is they're very likely to hate your friend, too.
Okay. Come back to me.
That might be a first.
They should be hated together.
Yeah.
RVA, you're up.
I would say yes if they're the best candidate. Yeah, I mean, why would you want to do something that would hurt business by not getting the best candidate?
Right.
I mean, who cares what they say?
Why wouldn't you?
It's true. It's true. All right, Beard Man.
Yeah, I'm hiring whoever I want. That's kind of what I do anyway. So, yeah, I don't give a rip what other people have to say because if I'm hiring, I'm hiring. Whatever.
That's true. All right, Kyle.
My only concern is that he's at a very slight margin that they were better. How adverse would the effects be of hiring my friend versus that other individual? Would it end up being worse off because I hired them? It would really depend on the exact situation, but I'll say hire the friend and they really have to prove themselves because otherwise other people will hate them and they'll hate me. But if I can prove that my decision was worthwhile, then yeah.
Okay. Bars.
I have a question also. Are we hating the friend for personal reasons or professional reasons?
Who's we? The rest of the company?
No, yeah. The question is hiring your friend, knowing that it'll cause problems. Yes or no? Is it because we don't like the friend? Is that the problem? Is that the issue that's going to spiral out of control or not?
I think the issue would be that they would automatically assume the only reason why your friend got the job was because they were your friend.
Okay.
And so it's, I mean, and then if they start sucking at their job, then they're really going to know. But, you know.
I I would say yes. I mean, I would hire them and not really care. I mean, because if you're an HR manager or HR director, I mean, your job is not to make friends.
Right.
It's to choose the best candidate. Now, whether that's your friend or somebody else, who's to say that the next person that comes along is not going to be nearly as qualified as your friend is. In the meantime, you're out skilled labor for God knows how long. I would hire my friend. Why not?
Mrs. Czar?
I would never hire a friend just because they're my friend. If my friend did something stupid, then I would have to fire my friend, and there goes the friendship. I mean, if they were really hard up and didn't have a job or they couldn't get a job, I would hire them, but I would feel kind of awkward being responsible. What the hell's wrong with you? I would I would feel really responsible for anything stupid that they did. So I would not hire them at all, just for my own personal professional reasons.
That's kind of where I was getting as well. It's, I don't know, working with your friends cannot be awesome because if something goes down,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It really is dependent on that friendship, I think. And if it was by a slight margin, and if they had other job prospects, then I think I might steer them elsewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? I totally understand. It's like the same idea. I don't know. I was roommates with two of my friends who are not my friends anymore because it's too much. It's too much.
It is, and then it changes the dynamic of your friendship, and then the friend might think that they can get away with more stuff because they're your friend, but you have to, at some point, it's like, all right, well, if you have to fire them, you're not going to be friends with them anymore. So I would want to respect the friendship that I have with them and not have to deal with anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to cut in on this real quick. And as a side note, Ms. Czar, you really should hold everybody here in more contempt than you held Czar, because we all watched him pour water in your head and didn't say
Yeah.
which is kind of sick, actually, if you think about it.
That's just how Czar is. I'm used to it.
I was honestly half expecting her to be playing it cool the whole time, watching the little window on the bottom, and then just suddenly smack the bottle out of his hand or something.
Which would have been awesome.
It really would have.
But he'll get punished later, don't worry.
Oh.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner. We're saving our energy.
Are you hiring your friend?
No.
No.
I've worked for a friend once before, and it was, and it wasn't a job that I necessarily wanted. It started off as just being a favor for them, and then things get dragged out, and then suddenly they don't have someone to replace you, and what started off as a favor turns into a, well, I'll pay you for it at least, and then no, it was really bad. It was not a good situation at all, and I lost a friend that was probably about the closest friends that I had, and I mean that's part of it, but no, same thing. Even if there are no repercussions for me, I don't want that. For them, because nobody wants to be that person that got hired over someone else because of just being friends with the person doing the hiring. I'd probably try, if I could, to step back and say to someone else, you make this decision. I have a history here, and I can't make an objective decision.
And you bring up a good point because it works both ways. Like if you offer your friend the job, it may be like in your situation a job you necessarily don't want, and they feel obligated to accept the position, and then you feel obligated to stay there for a certain period of time. So I always felt like friends working together, it just changes the relationship. completely
Yeah, well,
on both ends. The person who's
their boss then too.
It's a really nice thing to make friends with coworkers, but it's not a really nice thing to make coworkers with friends.
exactly. Good point.
Makes sense.
I think that convinced me, Fire. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Losing the friendship or something like that because you had to work together every day, or because they got crap because you hired them because of your friend. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I don't think I would hire them.
I'll interject here and say that if it's a huge company, where if I'm
Oh,
hiring
that's true.
outside of my department, um, and that I think that's different. But if it's something like what Fire is talking about, where you're working closely or you're working for that person's working directly for you, yeah, that's a problem. But if you're hiring somebody and somebody else is going to eventually be their manager and make the decision to fire, hire people or whatever, I think it keeps a nice little barrier of separation there from having to deal with what you're just talking about.
That's true. If you're not in like direct contact, like if you were not their immediate boss, you know what I mean? I think that it could work out. But I think also it'd be nice as a heads up just to let them know what they're getting themselves into, you know, be like, hey, if I give you this job, people are gonna they might not be super nice to you, and if you can't handle that, you know, the politics that go on along with that, then this might not be the place for you. Because it's pretty brutal, you know what I mean? And people decide that they're just going to be jerks about everything. Not awesome.
No, not cool at all.
Cool.
I thought, yeah, go. Sorry.
Well, if it's a really large company, if you're hiring and firing, you're in the HR department. You think about it, if they're in accounting, who cares, you know? But if you're hiring for someone under you in HR and it happens to be a friend, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Cool. Did everyone answer? I'm sorry, I was gone for a minute. And
Yeah. Everybody said they would hire their friend except for Mrs. and then me, and then Nikki changed her mind, and then you said no.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been working at a company for a while, and it's great there. You really like it. However, due to circumstance, your friend got you the job. No. However, due to circumstances beyond your control, you're going to be moving away. Your boss, who you do like quite a bit, doesn't know this and invites you to dinner at a very nice restaurant. Do you accept?
Why not?
Yes, and I would use it as an opportunity to tell him that I was moving away, along with, especially if I really like him, why and how sorry I am that I have to be leaving and all of that sort of stuff.
King Monocle?
Yes, definitely. I mean, why not? Free dinner, right?
Yes.
But no, I'd probably go with the reasons what Nikki said. Just why I'm moving away and all that fun stuff. So it's yeah.
Beardman, I always am interested in your professional, how you would handle these things since I am not in said professional realm.
I I thought you were going to go somewhere different with that question initially. Like,
Where do you think I was going to go with it?
well, I was thinking a harder question would be is if you heard that due to budget constraints, there was only room for one person to have promotion, and the boss is thinking was going to promote you, but you knew that you were going to be leaving in a month. You say anything? Would you just go with it? But the dinner thing is not really a big deal because you like the boss, and like what Nikki said, it's an opportunity to get that out there and get that talked about and help come up with a replacement plan and all that stuff right there. To deal with attrition and how to fill your spot, and it's a great opportunity outside of the workplace, so everybody's not all busy about it. So.
Is the other question a harder question? I feel like if you know you're leaving, then you probably have something lined up. You don't take the promotion and straight up say this is what's up.
Unless
Right.
there's a bonus involved. I mean, we were all willing to cash a check for X amount of money. What if
Right.
the bonus was like $50,000? I mean, they offered it to you. You could always say like, "Oh, I didn't know that I was going to be leaving in a month," even if you really did, and you'd be coming out on top with $50,000. So,
Yeah, we've already decided none of us have integrity, so.
oh, I already knew that about myself.
Somebody
Yeah.
gets a lot of them in their head clearly. So.
Kyle, what are you doing?
I would say yes with a caveat. I would tell them up front that I will be leaving, just because I would be kind of annoyed if I spent, because the restaurant that I have in mind, it'd probably be like $700 per person.
That's the sort of number that I was thinking of. I was thinking a few $100 per person.
Yeah. So I mean, I would tell them up front, and then if they still want to go, yeah. But if they don't, I'd be like, okay, I'll just go by myself.
So I guess my response to that would be is still do the dinner, because if he or she gets all crappy with me at the dinner about, well, I just pay for the dinner. No big deal. I'll throw a credit card down to save a reputation. Not a problem.
Would you use your company card?
Yeah, you bet. In a hot second, yeah.
No. This one's on me, by which I mean you. Cyrus, how about you?
Who's paying for it, the company or the boss himself?
The boss.
Good question.
If the boss personally is paying for it, then no, I wouldn't go. If the company was paying for it, I'd probably be more apt to go. But I just don't think it's professional, because if you know you're leaving, and let's say he finds out that you knew that you were leaving, it's just going to cause bad blood between the two of you. I personally just think, just in my experience running a business, if that was done to me, I'd be pretty heated. So, especially if it's your personal money that you're taking out, obviously you have a personal investment in this particular person, only to find out that they're going to leave in a couple days or a couple weeks. I mean, I would be heated. I would. But from the flip side of that, I would not go, just because I think it's more professional, and it wouldn't be so anxiety ridden during the actual dinner itself. I mean, granted, it's free food and it always tastes better when it's free, but knowing that that's going to be brewing in the back of your head, that you're going to eventually have to say something to this person, whether it's at that dinner or not, it's only going to come back tenfold. Like, it's only going to be worse. I wouldn't go, man. I wouldn't do it.
For what it's worth, I agree with you completely. Burning those bridges isn't worth a free meal, or the other way around. I guess I'm not sure how to word that. A free meal isn't worth burning those bridges.
Even if it's a slice of pizza, man, and I love my pizza, or it doesn't matter. It's the principle. It's just that they thought enough of you to take you out personally, and do the deed, only to kind of backstab them. I don't think, and who knows when you're going to run into that person again. I mean, whether you move or not, there's always the chance that wherever you're going you're going to eventually end up where you were, or you're going to run into them at a different company.
Well, and it wouldn't be. I don't think it's even out of the question that you mention up front what's going on, and if you've got a good enough relationship and whatever, you've still got a chance to be like, well, thanks for being honest, let's go eat.
So I guess now with our response, there's a big X in the equation here of why are they taking you out to dinner? What's the purpose for the dinner? Because if the purpose was, hey, your birthday was last weekend and you've worked here for a year, I'd like to take you out, celebrate your year here, yeah, I'll go. That's not a problem. If it's, hey, I want to take you out because you're an up-and-coming guy and, I don't know, I really feel like pretty much any situation, because you mentioned in the question that the boss likes me and I like the boss already, that I could work that situation that nobody would have hurt feelings about it anyway. So, but if it was a crappy dude, yeah, I wouldn't go anyway. So.
Can I make my boss a really attractive female who's also interested in me, and then tell her like a week later that I'm leaving?
You want to have a disclosure situation. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, you could always get dinner after you mention that you're not with the company anymore, and then that way at least you can go back to the hotel together, as opposed
That's
to.
what I'm saying. You just got to put out afterwards. Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, no problem.
Women have that obligation.
Prostituting yourself.
Thanks for the life advice,
Prostitution's
you
fun.
guys.
You
Yeah.
don't even know. Don't judge.
This is Sarah. On that note,
If you do, might as well make money.
Yeah, Mrs. R.
Are you going to dinner?
No,
Are you
it's
going
not
back to the
worth it.
hotel?
It's not worth it. It's unprofessional to do something like that. And it's like my mother always said, never burn your bridges. You never know when you're going to run into your old boss again. So I would say no.
RVA, you going out for dinner?
What was the exact question again? I missed it. My part. I get the gist of it, but
You've been working at a company for a while, and it's great. However, due to circumstances beyond your control, you will be moving away. Your boss, who you like very much, doesn't know this and invites you to a dinner at a very nice restaurant. Oh, it does. Wait. Okay. Do you accept? So you like your boss, but the boss maybe doesn't necessarily.
I would go, but I would offer to pay. Just, I mean, kind of like a going away if you like him or her. You know, it's kind of like a going away thing. And maybe, I don't know, break it to him before and just say, I'm still willing to go to this, but, you know, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they're up front with them and just say, you know, I'm really happy that and flattered that you would want to go out for dinner. I'm not sure why, because it doesn't say that. I mean, the boss has to like you to some extent to invite you out to this nice dinner, but maybe
it's a non-standard dinner. It's not like hey, we went out.
It's not like we take all the associates out once they win their first whatever type
Right,
deal.
Right. It's a non-standard, unexpected thing.
It would really depend on the boss, I feel like, because. I mean, as the Czars pointed out, yeah, you don't want to burn a bridge, especially if you are moving away and you might need recommendations or whatever from them. But if it's the type of situation where, you know, they're not going to be pissed about it, then yeah, I'd say go out on a dinner and stuff. But it would depend on how your boss is. If Czar was your boss and you knew he was going to be heated about it, don't go on that. Don't do it. Just don't.
Right.
But I don't know. I would go if I think I would go mostly, and I would be upfront with them and just tell them beforehand, hey, if you still want to go to this, you know, that would be great. I'll wear something sexy. No, I'm just kidding. Wear something slutty. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That's from Scrubs. I would never do that really. But yeah, I don't see any reason.
Did everyone answer? I'm sorry. I'm usually better about keeping track of if everyone answered, but this is way more people than I'm used to.
No excuses, Fire. You're the one in charge here. If this is the kind of
Sorry, my dog is. 1 second, guys.
No, you're good.
Oh boy. Feel free to continue, but
I knew that dog was going to be trouble as soon as I saw it. I think that dog's going to have to go the way of Old Yeller. Very sorry.
What was the one in where the red fern grows? What was that dog's name?
What?
In where the red fern grows. What's that dog's name?
Salvador?
Dog story.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up now. Thanks.
Yeah. GTS, man. GTS.
Would you rather kill all the Smurfs or kill all the Care Bears? I don't know. I got that one off some website. I don't even know if it's a have to or a get to, but would you rather Kill all the Smurfs or kill all the Care Bears? Oh,
All of the above. Okay, that's it.
Kyle, you're first.
Oh no, I just wanted to go with C. I don't know. No, I mean, I'm going to go with the Smurfs just because they're more annoying.
Care Bears creep me out way more, so definitely Care Bears.
I was exposed to Care Bears for many hours in a row. I gotta say, I don't love them that much. But, I don't think I want to watch the Smurfs. I know that they are blue.
Yeah, that's about my knowledge.
Asriel, Gargamel, Papa Smurf.
Yeah. Smurf. That's all I got. I don't know.
I love how there's only one female though. It's like
Yeah, she was actually created by Gargamel to lure the Smurfs into their doom, but it backfired on them.
I've heard that there was a plot. I don't know.
Yeah. Gotta say I don't love this question, honey.
Yeah, let's get rid of it.
Okay.
Would you rather all bugs triple in size or all spiders double in size? Don't worry about logistics.
Not the spiders. Anything but the spiders.
What do you have against spiders?
They're creepy. I mean, they're really wonderful for the world, and I love not having mosquitoes everywhere, but if they could just stay out of my general area, that'd be so great.
I go spiders, man.
Yeah, but they make nice pets, though.
Yeah, I'd take the spiders.
No.
Yeah. If they're bigger, they're easier to see.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And
So,
it's like one thing versus the rest of the... How would you like to see
That's true.
a freaking ladybug, like the size of your head coming at you, you know?
and cockroaches that are already huge in Florida, all of a sudden being 3 times that large.
That's fair.
So, as much as I dislike spiders as well, I think it's the little ones that hide under crap that scare you.
Yeah.
That's no good.
That's a fair point, yeah.
There's that thing, there was some little comment thing I read somewhere online. Think about this. Every time you kill a spider, the spider gene pool becomes just a little bit more crafty.
Yeah.
No.
She's dead. Everyone in the room screaming.
What's that?
Nothing. I was actually narrating Nikki's life over there.
Yeah, basically.
What is everybody else doing? Who wants big bugs?
I do not want big bugs. I will take big spiders over big bugs because there are too many bugs in the world that don't deserve to be big.
Yeah.
I like big bugs, and I can't not lie.
I was hoping someone would.
No? I don't like big bugs, so that is a lie. Anyway.
RPA, spiders, bugs?
I could see both arguments. I'm not sure. Yeah, Black Widows are kind of little. I'd like to see them more. You know, stay away from them. Other than that, I mean, if you have a big cockroach, it's already huge anyway, right?
Yeah, but coming out from underneath your bed.
Oh, God.
A small pony. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the spiders just because there's fewer of them, you know. As far as all bugs. I mean, think about a giant mosquito, like I was saying earlier.
Right?
Yeah.
What's that, Land of the Lost, when Will Ferrell's getting
Horrible.
dropped by a mosquito? Lost.
Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, a lot of malaria. So,
God, yeah.
This size, you just one drinking and you're done. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like a big vampire bug.
Make mosquito netting easier to make, though.
That's true.
This is true.
Larger nets.
Coming around the campfire. Yeah. Oh, a helicopter coming in.
Kyle?
Okay.
Do you want bugs or spiders?
Spiders. Sorry, I was watching Vsauce. Did the past really happen?
What?
It's a Vsauce video. It's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, that sounds kind of familiar.
I think Mr. Physics might appreciate it.
You were doing what now instead of paying attention to Hangouts?
I was watching porn.
No.
Solid.
I would feel like you'd be better at multitasking by now.
Right.
I assume that's what the headphones were about.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I don't want people to hear. No. I'll go with the spiders.
Well, the last thing you showed us was Care Bears, so I don't know what you're into.
I swear, this is what I'm watching.
Oh, yeah, I have seen
Oh,
this.
Vsauce.
Okay.
I love Vsauce.
Yes. Thank you.
That's only partially porn, you guys. It's fine.
Or just softcore. No big deal.
Achilles,
If I click back enough, you might.
On the dinner date.
What's up?
spiders or bugs?
Oh, kill them all.
That's not the question.
I don't care. Kill them all.
Answer the last two questions.
Probably spiders. Yeah, spiders. There's just too many bugs that should not be big, like cockroaches, especially if they're flying cockroaches. Ew. Definitely spiders now. Yeah, because I can generally avoid spiders and kill them generally well. So spiders it is.
Sorry.
Are you doing spiders or bugs?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, spiders. Without hesitation, spiders. Because I don't think spiders get enough credit for what they do. They catch mosquitoes. And, again, there are just too many bugs out there. Spiders would be easier to avoid, number one. Number two, spiders typically don't fly. I would not want a mosquito or a gnat or any kind of insect flying around on my barbecue. At least with a spider, if it's bigger, at least you could see it. You know? Or
All
more,
comes back to the
more
barbecue.
avoidable. I mean, spiders are
It's
pretty
cool too because
Again, if carpenter ants and like termites and whatnot that are like in the walls, they would just do like so much more damage. Like spiders don't do that. Spiders are friendly. I mean, look at Charlotte's Web. I mean, there's no problems there.
look at the really nice spiders in Lord of the Rings. Those are really,
Oh, those doubled in size?
yeah.
The spiders.
Also, if spiders like doubled in size, they wouldn't catch mosquitoes anymore. They start catching mice and rats. That'd be all right.
Is that your dog?
Yeah, one of the two.
What's her name?
This one's River.
River. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Did you name it
Little-
after River Phoenix, or was that completely not correlated?
No, it was her name when we got her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find her in a river, or
No, we rescued her.
from a river?
No.
I was gonna say if you didn't.
What is the
No,
what is the name?
my my ex-boyfriend's mother is a little crazy and had a bunch of dogs.
Okay, so why did you name the dog River?
That was her name when we got her. Like, that was what they named her. And she was like 5, so we just stuck with it.
Your ex-boyfriend's mother's name was River?
No. My ex-boyfriend's mother named the dog River.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm sorry, it's very disappointing.
Yeah, I was a little confused, but I
Yeah.
appreciate the clarification.
Mhm.
It's a nice-looking dog, man.
Yeah. She's vastly annoying.
You get changed in front of your dog.
What?
No, I mean, like, some people are funny about, like people
Oh.
getting naked in front of their dog.
I don't think my dog cares.
Yeah? What do you...
No.
That's funny.
Let's see what.
So why don't we move on?
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah, let's keep it
Solid.
We could all be a spectator to your conversation.
Last one. Would you rather live in a giant peach or live in a giant shoe?
Peach, 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 peach.
Peach or what?
Or a
Shoe.
giant
Shoe.
shoe?
Shoe?
Yeah, like
Shoe, like
They're-
your foot. Shoe.
I'm very confused. I'm gonna let somebody else go first.
Like James and the giant frickin' peach, or the old lady who lived in the shoe with all of her kids.
Okay, first of all, we don't need the profanity, young lady. First of all, second of all, I understood the question just fine.
You said you were confused. I thought I'd help you out.
Well, I really appreciate that, but I'm gonna be a gentleman and let other people answer first, so then I can copy their answers and call it my own.
Yeah, solid.
Got it.
Kyle, how about you?
I do not want to live in a peach.
What?
It was a good movie, but peaches go bad. They spoil,
Yeah.
and shoes might start smelling after a while. But you can Febreze a shoe, but you cannot stop the fermentation of a peach.
True.
How big of a shoe are we talking here? Are we talking like those tiny houses that are 400 square feet?
No, big enough.
Now we're talking like Shaq shoes. I'm intimidated. Not my shoes, because I no.
You got small feet, Kyle.
Unfortunately, yes.
Like how small are we talking?
My shoes, I either have to special order my shoes, or I have to shop in the kids section.
Wait.
Are they like single digits?
What size shoe do you wear over there, man?
I wear a size 7.
In men's or women's?
Men's. Well, actually, no, it's men's. And then women's is probably what, a 10, 9.5. I don't know the conversion.
Yeah, it's around a 9 or 10.
Okay.
You have tiny feet.
Thanks.
I thought I had small feet, but those are pretty tiny feet.
Well, you know what they say about guys with small feet.
They have warm hearts.
Small shoes.
Does a sandal qualify as a shoe? Or is a sandal a sandal?
Like the convertible.
My Birkenstock.
Not sure.
The summer house.
Yeah, the summer house.
That's a fun one.
Well, if it qualifies as a shoe, my answer would be shoe. Because you got your windows, you got your ventilation, unless you talk about a basketball shoe, and then forget about it. You got your Chuck Taylors, they got the little holes, but that doesn't qualify.
Oh,
Shoe.
but Chuck Taylor stinks so bad after a while.
They
But
can
they're
be.
in the shoe.
When you're done, you tie the laces together and you throw them up on the electrical line. Problem solved.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like a true Massachusetts. Yeah. Just throw those things over the line over there.
There you go.
It would be the largest shoe in the history of forever, but
We would need big shoes. I would definitely pick a shoe because, for all the reasons we already mentioned, the organic issues involved with living in a peach would be somewhat disgusting. Unless, of course, it was a frozen peach, which brings us all the way back to how would you like to die. And a nice Doc Martin, probably. Yeah.
no, Achilles, go.
I was gonna say shoe, but
Mm-mm.
if the peach rots and you bury the seed, and it grows into a giant peach tree, you could live in the world's biggest tree.
We're waiting a long time, pal.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't care. I could be the old man in the tree, and I'd
Okay,
be
yeah,
super
but-
happy.
Horace?
You live in North Carolina.
The old dead man of the tree. You'd be a skeleton by then.
Yeah, well,
Mix with a sapling. Yeah.
I don't care. I'll have the tree named after me. It'd be awesome.
Children's book.
So
Silverstein will write a book about you. It'll be a whole
Picture book.
Maybe Lawson and the Giant Peach.
How about you, Nikki?
I'm gonna go with the shoe, but like a big army boot, and I would just like punch holes in the sides for windows, so that I don't think a sandal would really work because you wouldn't really have much of a roof. Like you would have to put something over it. Yeah,
Like
but I
what?
think I don't know, like
Like a
a
sock?
roof, like a roof. No. Um. Yeah, and I feel like no matter what you do with the peach, it's still gonna get bad eventually.
And turn into a giant tree.
I don't think I want to live in the inside of a giant tree either, though.
It'd be
That seems
awesome.
really
It
uncomfortable.
would be awesome. And then here's the thing: the tree will grow more peaches, and those peaches will fall and spread across the lands, and now you've got a peach tree army.
Okay, imperialist.
Or hear me out here. I could grow a tree by my giant shoe.
There you go. There you go. You could grow a giant tree in your shoe.
I was just
RVA?
Go like with a duck boot, something all weather. Probably be a good option.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah. Get rid of all the rain. I don't know. Up a big hole in the top, a little roof on it. No peaches, they rot, like y'all said.
Very smelly too.
Yeah. Yeah. Not optimal.
Right now it's cold enough outside to where it would be a big frozen peach, and it would probably be pretty insulated inside that peach, where a shoe with the whole top of it being open and stuff would be really, really filled with snow. Um, so right now for this season, I would pick the peach, and it would probably stay preserved until the snow thing stopped being an issue. But in the summer,
You get to switch? But nobody said anything
Oh
about
yeah, hold on.
Where's this coming from?
I've got a summer home.
He makes the rules, yo.
Really.
Join the peach army.
I've got a summer home. Zara and I went in on this together, and we've got a whole line of peaches and shoes set up.
Yeah.
No cream in your peaches.
I think, I don't know. A giant shoe, while it makes more sense for lasting longer, I don't know. I kind of think that I might go with the peach. But my answer is being pretty heavily influenced by it being so cold all the time.
You could move into a nice Searle boot. You wouldn't even need to worry about being cold anymore.
Yeah.
But how would you get out of? Well,
It's a door, yeah.
Well, I guess we're living in a peach.
I guess you're living in the beach.
That's
Congratulations. I'm not coming to your house that it stinks too bad.
Well,
You
see,
can
that's what I feel like, because if we have a peach, right, and before
Okay.
it's kind of like yuccapint, then we could share it with people so that we have like a big peach festival, and people could come have some of the peach, and then you wouldn't have rotten, stinky peach flesh decaying about, and you would be feeding people yummy food, and I think it could work out. You could also just remove said pit out of the peach, right? Because that's where we would be living in the pit. Yeah, yeah.
You're living in the pit?
That's what I
I
was.
thought we were just living like in the peach flesh, like.
Peach, yeah.
Oh, I thought. Well, the peach pit is in the peach. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I thought we were living. That's not where we're living.
well, I was thinking of it a little bit more like James and the Giant Peach, where the inside of the peach is hollowed out.
Oh, what if there's
They
no
got into
pit?
the pit.
That's true, they did.
They got into the pit. That's where they stayed. Because I remember they were crawling along and they were eating their way, and they got into the pit. And
Oh
that's
man,
where
and
they
those
were.
things would last forever.
What I'm saying is very nice.
Alright.
Very nice.
You can have your peach.
And then apparently we'd be making a peach army with Achilles.
I was told also that living in a peach is horrible for Wi-Fi reception. So
Yeah.
Well, how's it living in a shoe?
Awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, all the metal rivets that go down where the laces go in, very good conductors.
It's great.
I mean, you've
Yeah,
got.
well, I'm gonna be laughing from at all y'all when I'm up in my 500-foot tree.
You gonna like run cords like up the trunk?
Man.
Solid.
No, see, when they said giant shoe, they meant those Skechers that have the rock bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kids run to one side of the house, this whole place. Oh my god! Yeah.
So I'm talking about want something like that. Buddy.
That's the last one I had. So let's call that good. I know this one went long, but this was also a lot of people, and
Yeah.
Tell Mrs. Czar bye-bye.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Hasta la vista. Oh, and is anyone else saddened by Jon Stewart's leaving The Daily Show?
Hey, what?
I'm actually really distressed by it. I didn't think I would be, but
Yeah, I don't know why they said that Jon Stewart leaving the Daily Show. They should have said they're canceling the Daily Show. Really.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Wait. Back up. What happened? I missed it.
Jon Stewart retired from the Daily Show.
Today?
Well, the news came out today. He got a couple of weeks or a month or something left.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
That is depressing.
I don't think Andy could do it.
Right now, he could be a top contender.
Did they say why?
Well, he's moving on to bigger and better things, probably.
He was offered an indefinite amount of money to be the host on CBS for some news show, but he declined it. At least when he was offered it initially.
Undefined amount of money or indefinite amount of money? Because I wouldn't take an indefinite amount of money. It's going to be somewhere between zero and some money.
No, it was pretty much like they offered him
a blank check.
However much he wanted. Obviously not like more than they can afford. But
I hear there's an anchor opening on CBS, so.
For 6 months at least.
Huh, yeah, I didn't know that. Thanks for ruining my night.
You're welcome.
I love ruining nights. It's just like my favorite pastime.
Excellent. Anyway.
I'm going to hit stop. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for being on. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.